On this, the 19th of the series on spiritual aloneness, let's take a moment just to quietly sit and knowing that we are in the presence of a God who loves us very, very much. The passage that I have today comes from Sister Macrina Wedicare, OSB, and it was part of it was cited in the Give Us This Day daily prayer guide, and it's a little bit long, but it's very powerful, very beautiful. Learn to listen. The voice inviting you is voiceless, most ancient of all voices. Enticing voice without words. Listen from within the cells of your being, from the marrow of your bones. Listen from the deepest source of your life. Listen. A holy vibration, a gentle movement, a persistent tugging summons you into the deepening places. Learn to go deep. Like waves of the sea, you are being pulled back into the depths. Embrace the depths. Deep calls unto deep. There is a depth in you to which you must return. Most silent of all calls, a voice without words calls you to the deepening places. There is so much in this beautiful quotation. Just one or two things that I want to stress, and that's there is a depth inside of us that God addresses, and that in that depth we encounter God. Beneath the surface turmoil, perhaps, beneath the surface loneliness, maybe, beneath the surface being caught up in this world that has so many superficial things, and precisely to reach that depth requires us to listen to a voice that is voiceless, that speaks without words, and yet is very, very enticing, very attractive. It calls us, it speaks to us. And how do we in some way make ourselves available to that voice? It's simply by turning away from so many other things, but it's especially in a bit of silence and quiet, and maybe a prayerful moment, maybe a moment of contemplation as we look at the natural, scene in front of us, or look up at the sky or the clouds, or just close our eyes and become aware of our breathing. We become aware that God is calling us to experience God beneath any loneliness that we have. There God waits for us. And there God speaks to us, who speaks with us without saying a single word.